everyone for some more Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom here on the Switch. And we are going to be starting our quest to finding all the Burgener statues in this game. There are a total of 7. But last time, as a matter of fact, the last couple episodes, we were finding the memories via the dragon tears that we found throughout Hyrule. We've managed to find 8 so far. But I'm actually taking a break from that because the next memory is actually at Hyrule Castle. But in order to get that, we have to speak with Pura in order to begin that quest. But we are not ready for that yet, so... But until then, I do want to get at least and find all the Burgener statues here before we tackle that. Because the Hyrule Castle is a dungeon in and of itself. And it is quite the gauntlet. And I don't think I'm quite ready for that. So I'm going to go ahead and do Burgener statues first, but before we do that, hopefully you guys have an awesome day today. Hopefully you guys doing well. But like I said, there are 7 in total, and the first one is actually right here. Swordsman, are you okay over there? You look like you were somewhere else just now. Oh, I bet you're interested in that strange stone, huh? We've discovered it in the depths. Looks both naturally formed and as though it's been carved into. We don't know much about it, as you can probably tell. There's still so much to learn. So once I'm done with my current investigation, I plan to start digging into it more. And before I continue on a little bit, not that any of it's... But I'm just gonna... I like being transparent with you all. I am battling a bit of a stomach virus right now, so hopefully I can get through this episode without having too much difficulties. And if you do hear growling in the background, that is my stomach. I did get something to eat, but my stomach is like at war with me. So please be patient with me. This episode and probably the next episode I'll get through. But you who stand before me, I am one who returns Poes to the afterlife where they belong. Offer Poes to me. They are spirits that ought to return to the afterlife. Poes? Poes are pitiful beings who have lost their way home and wandered the depths of this land. Good, evil, that's the feudal perspective of narrow-minded beings. There is no such distinction in wandering spirits. You have already obtained Poes. As a matter of fact, we've got 2,077. And one thing I do have to say is... As we go here, here's a Poe for you. Oh, yes. Oh, this is indeed a Poe. I have returned a lost spirit to the afterlife where it belongs. Since I was brought here to the surface, I have been unable to return Poes to the afterlife. Because of you, I can assist them once again. You should take this. And we get a dark clump for our efforts. If you offer me more Poes, I will give you suitable compensation. But yeah, what we do here is, depending on how many Burgener statues you find throughout the game, the more rewards you get. As a matter of fact, this is the first one that they've actually spoken to. And with one Burgener statue, you get the Dark Tunic. You can see here, we can already afford that. I'm not going to get that at the moment. I'm going to save. But 2 Burgener statues, they'll offer the Tunic of the Depths. 3 Burgener statues, they offer you the Dark Trousers. The 4th Burgener statues, they will offer the Gaiters of the Depth. With 5 Burgener statues, they offer the Dark Hood. And with the 6th, they offer the Hood of the Depths. And if you find all 7 Burgener statues, you can get the Tunic of Memories. Though I'm only worried about getting the rewards for 6 of them. I am going to find all 7. But I'm going to end up getting the Dark set as well as the Depth set. My brethren, whose spirits reside in statues far larger than mine, are in the depths of this land. If you encounter my brethren, try offer Poes to them. Where are they? If you offer me 10 Poes, I will tell you the location of one of my brethren. Sure. I acknowledge your offering. I will tell you of the location of one of my brethren in the depths of the land. Go to the location indicated on your map. Seek out wandering spirits from my brethren in the depths of this land. But we're going to go ahead. We are going to go there now. So, this particular statue, you can see we have a stamp right here, but we are going to be going to the stack jet light route, and we're going to be making our way north by northeast. And then after we're done with this one, I do want to go ahead and find one of the more important ones. But yeah, we do want to head north. Ah, crap. I thought I could make it across. There's a traveler's spear, which I do not want. But yeah, the Bergana statue is just straight ahead. But yeah, make sure whenever you're down here in the depths, you collect as many Poes as you can. But here we are at the Plains Bergana statue, here in the Central Hyrule depths. And it is right here. You who stand before me, make an offering. Offer Poes to me, spirits that ought to return to the afterlife. They are pitiful beings who have lost their way home and wander this land. I am one who returns all Poes to the afterlife without prejudice. Good, evil... Okay, they're pretty much saying the same thing as the other one did. Take it you found one of my brethren. Stay a moment. My brethren and I have combined our power to create the Tunic of the Depths. If you desire it, you must make a suitable offering. Which, like I said, I don't plan on buying these until... You can see we can get... If by some chance we sell any piece of armor, any weapon, you can get them from the Bergana statues. But I'm not going to get and do that right now. Seek my brethren in this land. If you do so, you may receive further blessings. But yeah, like I said before, the more Bergana statues to find, the more they'll offer you. But we are going to be going to one of the most important ones right here in the Great Abandoned Mine. And this one, you can't actually do it immediately. There's actually a side quest attached to it. And it is going to take this episode as well as the next episode to complete it. But we are here at the Great Abandoned Mine. And what we want to do here is see if I can make my way. There are more Poes here. But there is actually an opening here, which I'm going to go ahead on my map, and I'm going to put a heart here, actually. That way I can refer to it. But you can see there is a massive Bergana statue right here. I am trapped under the water, behind the stone gate of the Great Plateau. Now, you can either do that, which there are more Poes over here that I'm going to go ahead and get. You can either talk to this Bergana statue right here directly in order to begin things here, or you can actually go to the one in the, well, actually, either you start it here or you go to the Temple of Time. And you actually talk to the goddess statue here, which you'll find out why here in a moment. But I'm going to go ahead and fast travel to the Genodoc Shrine. And we are going to take advantage of the Sky Shrines in order to get and make this as quick as we possibly can, because this particular side quest here with this particular Bergana statue, all of it takes place at the Great Plateau as well as the area underneath, which is mostly the Great Abandoned Mine and surrounding areas. Let's go ahead and take that. Okay, let me go ahead and put on my... But we're gonna go ahead and glide. And we're gonna be making our way towards the Temple of Time. You can probably see it on the bottom there. Did I find... Okay, you can probably see there's another geoglyph over there, though we're actually gonna save on that. Because I am trying to get all the memories in order. But we're gonna dive down. Watch out for the Arracudas. We're here at the Temple of Time ruins, and now we're going to be speaking to the goddess statue here. And as you'll see... Now, a lot of people probably found this by accident, and the first time you're wondering, you're like, huh? And it says the same thing, that they're trapped underwater behind the stone gate of the Great Plateau. Now, this is a little bit enigmatic, but I will tell you exactly what they're talking about. Said water is actually this reservoir slash lake right here, and what we need to do is we need to make our way right around here where the roads form an upside down T. But we're gonna go ahead, let's see if we can... Oh. Can I notice then? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do this the long way then. But yeah, this particular side quest is very time, which I missed a summer wing butterfly there. But yeah, this particular side quest is time consuming. Which we're not even going. We're gonna make our way further northeast. Okay, we need to make... Oh, there's a sky... The sky rock that just fell down. Okay, where did it... Oh, it landed right here. Now would be a good time to use it. But we're gonna go ahead and go over here. Now you can see the lake right there. Or reservoir, whatever you want to call it. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop down. And you can see where there's going to be an area blocked off by rocks here. And you can see that there's water trying to come out of it. So what I plan on doing is getting Unobo here. And having him break that. Now, if you do have Travel Medallion, I'd probably highly suggest putting one at around Temple of Time. That way you won't have to keep on traveling like I am right now. But we're going to go ahead, and there is a tiny Bergner statue right here. You who hear my voice, come to me in the Temple of Time ruins, up the road on the plateau to the south. Yeah, we were literally just there. Wait, was that a dragon up in the sky? But yeah, we need to make our way back to the Temple of Time. And that is a dragon. I don't know what dragon that is. That might be for Rush. Okay, there's some goblins here. Yeah, I don't know what dragon it is offhand. I'm not real particularly worried about that at this point in time. But yeah, travel. If you have a travel medallion, it would work beautifully here. It's actually nice coming here at Great Plateau again. Although it seems very, very small in this game compared to what it was in Breath of the Wild. But we're gonna go ahead and talk to the goddess statue one more time. You who hear my voice, as a result of you draining the water from the gate, part of me has been freed. You have earned my gratitude. I speak to you now from the depths below in the guise of this statue. Oh, excuse me. And with that, a call from the depths has commenced. You who hear my voice, I direct you to the 4 chasms across this plateau, which, by the way, each chasm corresponds to where the shrines were at the Great Plateau in Breath of the Wild. Each has one of my eyes nearby. Drop them into the chasms, then deliver the stones to me, who dwells in depths below this temple. Do all this, and a reward will be yours. And we're going to go ahead, let you read that for a couple seconds. But what we're going to do now is we're actually going to fast travel here to the Kyokugan Shrine. Now, we are going to ascend through it, though I'm going to have to pick a place where there's not going to be any sludge or anything. Again, I do apologize if you hear my stomach. Okay, why don't you grab... Okay, there we go. Oh, come on. Actually, what am I doing? I can just use Bow to break this. There we go. Can we safely go through here? No, we can't. I think we're gonna have to travel, but... Oh, shoot! There we go. Took a little bit of damage there, but... no worries. Now, the first eye is actually close to a pond near the chasm. And then this is actually where a treasure chest was in Breath of the Wild. But we're gonna go ahead. But we're gonna go ahead. Drop it down. Oh, that brass sounds so good. We're gonna collect some more pearls. But what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna make a vehicle here. Actually, let me get in. There we go. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get Ultra Hand, and we're gonna attach wheels to this. Make sure all the wheels are pointing the same way. My left ear bud keeps on going in and out. That's gonna drive me nuts. Come on, Sidon, get out of my way! Okay. Okay, that's 3, and then... Now we gotta turn this around, that way the wheel faces here. And we're gonna attach that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the eye. We are gonna attach it to the back. Like that. Doesn't matter exactly where as long as you attach it. And then we are going to attach the steering wheel to our vehicle here. Like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. And we are going to go for a ride here. We may have to make a few stops here just so our vehicle can take a break. And it also helps too if you found all the light routes up to this point. We are driving through the Grove of Spirits. We're gonna go down here. Okay, my driving isn't actually too terrible. But what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna stick to the left here. And we're gonna drive up this staircase, if we can. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this eye. Oh, I really wish my earphone, that feels weird. My earphone keeps going in and out. Now all we gotta do now is take the eye over to the Burgener statue. Now, it does not matter which socket you put the eye in. Just as long as you put the eye in one of the sockets. And just put the eye in like that. You have returned one of my eyes to me thus far. After you have found my eyes on the plateau above, each of them near a chasm, bring every last one here to me. And we are going to find one more eye before I call it an episode here. And with that, we are going to go ahead, go back to the surface. Let's go from the east shine this time. Again, this would be much better if I had travel medallions, which, by the way, you need to complete Robbie's research in order to do that. That's not what the quest is called, but if you talk to Robbie, he'll give you a series of quests to do to upgrade your Pura pad, and then upon doing that, he'll give you 3 travel medallions. But I haven't done that quest, so unfortunately, I'm unable to do that particular thing. But we're gonna go ahead and glide. And we are gonna we are going to be making our way towards the east chasm, which you can see is right, not right there, but it's a bit beyond. Actually, it is right there. It's literally the chasm below Link's feet right here. But we're gonna go towards there. As we're approaching midnight. It really doesn't matter, though. Okay, we need to go over here. And you probably see there is some rubble right here. You know that means we'll be calling on... There we go. Okay, we will be calling on Unobo here, if he will let me. And we're gonna break this rock. And another eye is right here. What we're gonna do, drop it down to the chasm. And then down we go. Whee! Of course a notification pops up on my laptop. Of course it would. It's gonna have to wait until after I'm done with this. But you can see the eye is down there, along with some pose. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the eye. We're gonna go over here. And you can see some minecarts here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a minecart. And we're gonna get a fan. That's not a fan. There are no fans? There are really no fans here. Okay. We'll just get... We have plenty of fans, so we'll take out fans. And then what we're going to do is we're going to attach the fan to the back. And we're going to get the eye. And we're going to put it in the cart. And we are going to take the cart. And we're going to be going for a bit of a ride. And this pretty much will take us to where we need to go. And then just like that, we're here at the Great Abandoned Mine. And we're just gonna get the eye. And we're gonna walk up here. We're gonna walk down the steps like we did before. First, I want to go ahead and rotate this. And again, it does not matter which eye socket you put this in. We are gonna go and put the eye in. And that is eye number 2. You have returned 2 of my eyes to me thus far. After you have found my eyes on the plateau above, each of them near a chasm, bring every last one here to me. And we are going to go ahead. We're going to let you guys read that. But I am going to call it an episode here. Next time I see you guys, we will be completing this particular quest. And the next time I see you guys, I will actually meet you right here at the Great Plateau South Chasm. So we'll be starting there. Hope you guys looking forward to that. And we'll also do the one here in the West Chasm as well. That's where the 4th and final eye is. But hope you guys looking forward to what lies ahead. Which Yunobo was kind of having a seizure for whatever reason. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.